Robert Redford's Western movies. Putting aside your traditional description of the Western, Robert Redford's Westerns are more of a modern twist on the genre. Jeremiah Johnson probably the exception. Okay, we got that clear. Redford has been around for some time now. Certainly a top-billed actor who has had a successful career and still going. He doesn't have a large catalogue of Westerns, but I'd say those he made were movies that did well and usually had an important message. If you enjoyed this video, hit the notification button to get my new videos. If you want to check out my many other videos, head over to my channel. The link is in the description. Let's get into it. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, 1969. A Western buddy film directed by George Roy Hill and written by William Goldman. Based loosely on fact, the film tells the story of Wild West outlaws Robert Leroy Parker, known as Butch Cassidy, Paul Newman, and his partner, Harry Longabaugh, the Sundance Kid, Robert Redford, who were on the run from a crack US posse after a string of train robberies. The pair and Sundance's lover, Etta Place, Catherine Ross, flee to Bolivia to escape the posse. With 9 wins, it currently holds the record for the British Academy Awards, BAFTAs. It won for picture, actor Robert Redford, actress Catherine Ross, director George Roy Hill, screenplay, cinematography, film editing, sound, and score. It won every award it could, as its 10th nomination was a dual nomination for Best Actor. Tell Them Willy Boy Is Here, 1969. A Western based on the true story of a Native American named Willy Boy and his run-in with the law in 1909 in Banning, California, United States. The film is an adaptation of the 1960 book Willy Boy, A Desert Manhunt by Harry Lawton. The film was written and directed by the once blacklisted Abraham Polonsky, who, due to his blacklisting, had not directed a film since Force of Evil in 1948.
You mean a dozen armed and mounted men can't catch one Indian on foot?
Jeremiah Johnson, 1972. My favourite Redford Western. A Western directed by Sydney Pollack and starring Robert Redford as the title character and Will Geer as Bear Claw, Chris Lapp. It is based partly on the life of the legendary mountain man John Jeremiah Johnson, recounted in Raymond Thorpe and Robert Bunker's book Crow Killer, the saga of liver-eating Johnson, and Vardis Fisher's novel Mountain Man. The script was written by John Milius and Edward Anholt. It was entered into the 1972 Cannes Film Festival. Many of the locations for the film were shot on or near Robert Redford's property in Utah. He owned approximately 600 acres there at the time, although some locations were as much as 600 miles away. The Electric Horseman, 1979. A Western comedy drama film starring Robert Redford and Jane Fonda and directed by Sydney Pollack. The film is about a former rodeo champion who is hired by a cereal company to become its spokesperson and then runs away on a $12 million electric-lit horse and costume he is given to promote it in Las Vegas after he finds that the horse has been abused. Robert Redford did all his own riding stunts in the film. This movie marks the first lead role in a movie after a 3-year hiatus for star Robert Redford. He had put himself into semi-retirement and reclusive retreat at his mountaintop Utah ranch. His return to the big screen in this film was much publicized. The Horse Whisperer, 1998. A Western drama directed by and starring Robert Redford, based on the 1995 novel The Horse Whisperer by Nicholas Evans. Redford played the title role, a talented trainer with a remarkable gift for understanding horses, who is hired to help an injured teenager, played by Scarlett Johansson, and her horse back to health following a tragic accident. The film was released on May 15, 1998. It received generally positive reviews from critics and grossed close to $187 million worldwide. This was the first movie directed by Robert Redford in which he appeared on screen. However, he previously served as the narrator of A River Runs Through It, 1992. Hello to any new viewers on my channel. Thanks for your time today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I appreciate your likes and subscribers. Don't forget to hit the notification button to get my new videos. Share with your friends. Drop me your comments. Bye for now. See you again soon.
Interesting facts about famous people.